Hey everyone, welcome. Today, we're going to dive into something super useful, how to share what you really think in English. Simply, clearly, and without that feeling of hesitation. Let's jump right in.
So have you ever been in that spot? You're in a conversation, you've got this great idea, this strong opinion, but your brain just freezes. You can't find the right words in English. It's so frustrating, right? Well, today we are going to fix that. We're going to break down exactly what you need to say.
Okay, so here's our game plan, our little conversation journey. First, we'll cover how to start the conversation. Then, how to give your own opinion. After that, how to respond to someone else. Then we'll see it all in action, and finally, it's going to be your turn. Super simple, right? Just 5 steps. All right, let's get into part 1. First things first. Every really good conversation, every great exchange of ideas, it all starts with just one person asking a simple question. Seriously, it's like the key that unlocks the entire thing.
Yep, it's really that simple. Before you jump in with what you think, you gotta invite someone else to share what they think first. It just makes the whole conversation feel way more balanced and welcoming right from the get-go.
And check out how easy these are. These are your go-to phrases. You could ask something really casual like, "Hey, what do you think of this movie?" Or, "Do you like this city?" Or if you want to go a little deeper, you could try something like, "So, how do you feel about working on Saturdays?" Just these 3. They're like powerful little keys that can start pretty much any conversation you want. Okay, so you've used your key, you've opened the door by asking a question. Now what? Well, now it's your turn to walk right through it. This is where you get to share your own thoughts, your own perspective. Now this is super important. The biggest mistake you can make here is just giving a one-word answer. Just yes or no. It's like a conversation killer. It just stops everything cold. So instead, you want to use what we call an opinion starter. It instantly makes you sound more fluent, and it keeps that conversation flowing really naturally. And you've got some really great options to choose from. You could say, "I think this song is great." Simple enough. Or if you want to sound a little more formal, you could say, "In my opinion, the book is better." I actually really like using "for me." It just feels so friendly and direct. Like, for me, Italian food is the best. See? Easy.
All right, so let's recap. You've asked for an opinion, you've given your own. So, are we done? Nope, not even close. The conversation isn't over. Responding to the other person, that's the part that really builds the connection. It's a two-way street after all.
Let's take a look. It's pretty straightforward, right? On one side, you've got your simple ways to agree. "I agree." "I think so too." "You're right." Easy. And on the other side, how to disagree. But hang on, look at that last one. "I'm not sure about that." This one is gold. It's such a fantastic, really polite way to share a different opinion without sounding like you're starting a fight. Okay, now for the really fun part. Let's take all these little pieces we've learned, the asking, the giving, the responding, and let's put them all together and see how they actually work in a real-life conversation. Okay, let's walk through this. So person A starts with, "What do you think of football?" Person B answers, "I think it is very exciting." And then person C adds, "I agree. It's my favorite sport." Boom, perfect exchange. All right, next scenario. "How do you feel about pizza?" The answer comes back, "In my opinion, it's delicious." But this time, person C has a different take and says politely, "I don't think so. I prefer pasta." And one more. "Do you like this song?" The opinion, "I believe it's too loud." And person C just chimes in with, "You're right, it is very loud." See? It's like putting a puzzle together and it just flows. So we've seen the tools, we've watched how they work. Now what? Well, the only thing left to do is for you to actually pick them up and use them. For real, this is the part where the magic happens, where it really starts to stick. And we're calling this little practice task the hot seat. But don't worry, it's not scary at all. It's super simple, just 3 easy steps. 1. Choose a topic. 2. Ask your partner for their opinion using one of those phrases we just learned. And 3. Respond by agreeing or disagreeing. That is literally it. You can totally do this. And hey, if you're kind of stuck on what to talk about, we've got you covered. Here are some great topics to get you started. These are perfect because, let's be honest, pretty much everyone has an opinion on them. Learning English? Coffee versus tea. Summer or winter? Social media? Oh yeah, these are guaranteed to get a conversation going. So really, the only thing left to do is to take that first step. Don't just sit there and watch. You gotta try it for yourself. Seriously, grab a friend, pick one of these topics, and just start talking. Do it right now. So I gotta ask, what topic are you gonna try first?